Alright guys, we're going live. I just wanted to go live right now just to see. I got some new things to announce here. I wanted to show some of my stickers and things like that. But I am going on right now. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Hey guys, we're going live. So we're live. I just wanted to go live right now. Thomas the Fishaholic, what's up? How are you? Thanks for joining me today. I'm actually waiting. I got up this morning, went and took my dad into the hospital. So he is in surgery right now. So we're just waiting on that, waiting for him to get out. It's like a 6 or 7 hour surgery, so he ain't going to be out for another half hour or so, supposedly. So I'm just waiting, but I bought some materials for a new decal board, and I wanted to show off some of my stickers today. What's up, Jeff? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, I was just saying that I got my new decal board, the materials. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to show you my stickers. Pawn Predator, Jeff, if you have stickers that I could put on my board, I would appreciate a decal from you, man. I appreciate that, but I'm waiting for my dad to get out of surgery right now, so no bad news or anything, so that's a good thing. So my mom's over there right now. You only can have 2 people over there, so I want to wait till he gets out, and I'll probably go visit him this evening, but we're having a fish fry at the church this evening, so I'll probably eat first, then I'll go over there. Diane Graziosi, hey, how are you? Straight to the point. What's up, man? Thank you for coming in today. Any of you guys want to send me a sticker to put on my new, or I shouldn't say, shush, I shouldn't say sticker board, I should say decals. So I'm going to be showing you guys that in a little bit here. Yeah, man, Thomas the Fishaholic, they're actually transplanting, they're giving him a new bladder, and I always thought that you had to have a bag. But my dad absolutely did not want a bag. But the cancer that he had in his bladder was small. But they caught it. He went through chemo. He got through all that. It ended up being he's cancer-free. So now there's like a 97% chance it won't come back if they remove the bladder. But he didn't want the bag. So they said they could transplant a bladder. He'll have to wear a bag for like 4 to 6 weeks at home. And a nurse will be coming by to help him with that until his bladder grows in him and gets stronger. And then they'll remove the bag and he should be able to back to normal again. So praying for all that to be all right here. I know Sunfish King was trying to go live from the GoPro, his GoPro 9, but he's having some issues with it. So I actually tried my GoPro 10 on the way out, but I don't have a hotspot. So as soon as I went outside and went in my truck, it lasted till I got in my truck, basically. Hey, Fish Ranch, how are you? Then it died on me. So you definitely have to have a good connection. Like now I'm on my house Wi-Fi, so it should be a pretty good connection, I'm thinking. Hopefully everything runs smoothly today while I'm doing this. Time to get going. Can't chat, I'm driving, listening in. Thanks, man. Time to get going. I went over to your channel yesterday and gave you a hook set and watched some of your videos, so you know. You probably saw my comments. Okay, so Jeff's going to have some on order. Yeah, whenever you get one, Jeff, please send it to me, bro. I appreciate it. I'd like to have one of those. So we will see what's going on with that. It's weird. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and I still get phone calls. I don't know. Thanks, Fish Ranch. I appreciate that, buddy. But yeah, I went over. I got up at like 4:30 this morning. And I went out and I went over and picked my mom and dad up and took them over and dropped them off and gave my dad a hug and told him, you know, see you in a little bit. So, yeah, it's tough because my dad's like, I always look at him as like immortal. Like he was always, you know, never got sick and always tough. So it's kind of hard to see that. But he's okay. I mean, it isn't like he's down, he can't move or nothing. He's fit as a fiddle, you know what I mean? He's tough. But yeah, I noticed in the last year or so he was getting more tired when we'd go hunting and stuff. He'd have to take more breaks and stuff. So hopefully this bladder thing is a good thing and gives him sort of like a second wind. But he's a tough guy, so we'll see. Thanks, Lindy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I sent Lindy a mystery bait box, and she got that, so I'm glad she liked it. I was a little nervous, but I know she was in one of my lives a few weeks ago, and that was the only thing she put in for it, and she did not win it. And they're such a great supporter of my channel, and they're such great people. I actually can't wait till I go down there and fish with those guys, with John and Lindy. It's awesome. And then probably Doc from Coastal Fever. And but I wanted her to have one, so I made up some baits and I sent her a box, and I'm glad she got it and she likes it. So yeah, so I appreciate that. But yeah, it's tough. It's just nerve-wracking right now. Like, I took off today at work because there's no way I could be at work tonight wondering what's going on. So I'm basically had to get some stuff done, and I got my decal board, and I got my stickers here that I'm going to go through with you guys and show you how I'm going to do it. My dad is 70, time to go, but he still runs around like a young kid like me. I mean, he goes up and hunts with me, and we do things. He cuts trees down and cuts up wood with me. I mean, he's still going. So, and Lindy, I'm glad you like it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm glad. I was a little nervous, but I'm glad you love it. So, but yeah, so I like I said, Sunfish King was having some issues. I think he switched to his phone or something, though. And I'm going to go back and watch that. But I wanted to get this live in here and with the decals and stuff while I'm waiting for my dad to get out of the hospital or get out of the surgery. So, but yeah. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Yeah, my uncle called me, so we'll see. But I'm going to wait till later. Thanks, Diana. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. So, yeah. So, I'm going to... I'm 68. He's not old. No, he's not old, man. He still runs around with all of us, all my buddies and stuff like that. I remember it took me years and years. He used to beat me in a race all the time when I was younger, and I never could get it, because I always see my dad as an older guy, but he's not. And he would always beat me in a race, and it was my friends and always would say, because I was really fast when I was younger, and I'd race him and he'd beat me every time. And then finally I beat him. I think I was 28 years old, and I beat him in a race, and that was pretty funny. So, but yeah, I'm just praying everything's good and he can get back to it so we can get out and do some fishing this year, get him on my boat with me fishing, and then of course back at it hunting again. So Steve, what's up? Hey, Steve, thank you, man. Steve from Wyoming. Thanks for coming in, bud. I'm just doing a pop-up live here like I'm known for. I just pick a day or pick a time and try to do it. I'm waiting for my dad to get out of surgery. He's getting a bladder replacement. So, just hanging around the house. I had to do some stuff this morning, and I got a decal board. Excuse me. I got a decal board, and I got some stickers that I'm going to go over. So anybody in the chat, if you'd like to send me any of your decals that I could put up on my board, that would be greatly appreciated. We can do a decal swap, or you can send me them. I'll have my email in the description of this live. So after the live, you guys can go back, or you can go into one of my videos and look up my email and email me your address, and I'll email you mine, and we could send stickers to each other, or decals. I know John gets mad from Small Waters when I call them stickers, but I'm starting to learn and say decals now, so they're decals. Yeah, so the weather's beautiful here today. It's like going to be 43, I believe. If it not already is 43. But I was out. I went to the post office. I mailed some stickers out today. I have to buy a bunch more stickers, and then I'm sending Sandy Toes, if anybody's familiar with her. I'm sending her baits, and it's in Australia, so that's like not a pain, but it's expensive. So, and I know she said she offered to pay for the shipping on that, so I sent her an email today, and I'm waiting to hear back from her, and we will see. Yeah, Steve, but it's a good thing though about my dad. My dad had bladder cancer a little bit, and he went through chemo for a few months and ended up being cancer free, and then he had to wait till he recovered. Then he went back and got tested. He was still cancer free, so they said there's a better chance of the cancer not coming back if I got rid of the bladder. And my dad absolutely did not want a bladder bag, so they're putting a new bladder in him, and he'll be using a bag for a couple weeks, but then he'll be able to go to the bathroom normal again. But he said absolutely not. So, but yeah, that's I figured I'd do this live, and I'm just waiting a couple minutes. I'll wait till maybe 4 o'clock or so. It's like 3:58, and I'll show you guys what I got here. But I just give some people time to get in. If anybody wants to share links, Diana, if you want to share anybody's link like she just did, she shared Prawn Predator's link, so please go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to show you a couple other things too. I forgot to bring them out, but I'm going to show you a couple other things that I got too in the mail today. I got something from Fishaholic, from the sunglass company that I did actually. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't get paid by them. I have no really affiliation besides buying their sunglasses and using them and liking them. And he was nice enough to send me some clothing. He sent me a hat right now, but I think there's some clothing. Matter of fact, somebody, choppy, windy, on the water, and 80 here. John's getting the boats ready for a few. Okay. So it's choppy there. It's 80 degrees. I'm jealous, Lindia. Definitely jealous. Jeff's doing a little painting from Prawn Predator Nation. Go check his channel out, his YouTube channel. Give him a like. And a hook set, if you don't mind. Tell him that Off the Hook sent you. I am a member of Eternal Anglers with Jeff, and we're all like a family over there. So please go check them out. They have a lot of great clothing. In my description of my videos, I have the link to them. You can go check all the clothing out. If you'd like it, you can use my code OffTheHook10 to get 10% off your order. I do make a small commission off of that, and that goes right back into the channel for giveaways, bait making, and you know, it helps pay for shipping on some of the stuff that I give away. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so Steve and Earl are going to be fishing for herring tomorrow. That's cool. Yeah, my son's birthday is tomorrow. He's the big 9. So we're doing a birthday party for him. My nephew's birthday's today. So we're going to do a birthday party at a trampoline park on Sunday with him. So my son yesterday had to get his tooth pulled before his birthday, and that was pretty bad. I almost cried just as much as he did. But he had an infection in his tooth and it was giving him headaches, so I wanted to get that fixed. So we went there, not thinking they were going to pull it yesterday, but they offered to do it, and I was like, do it. And my wife wanted sort of to like take him somewhere else to get it done, like knocking him out or putting him under, and I don't like the idea of putting him under, so we agreed to get it then. And my son was really scared of the needle and everything, and they pulled out these big pliers, and he got real scared, so I had to sit there with him, and I was getting teary-eyed with him, and but I had to stay strong for him. So, but anybody that has kids knows what the deal is on that one. So, but yeah, I was looking up on YouTube, and I was watching my video again to remember what I was saying about hooking this up. But it's very simple to hook the GoPro up to my phone. I'm actually, if you could see, I'm following the chat on my phone. And I did shut the volume down so you don't hear that echoing like you do with like YouTube and live streaming or StreamYard. So I turned the volume down, and there's a little bit of a delay. There's like a 10-second delay today. I guess it matters on how good your internet is connected. And like I might be talking now and I might get a bad internet connection, but the key is having a great internet connection to use your GoPro. It kind of stinks when you don't have a good internet connection when you're out on the water. I'm going to be using my wife's phone because it's a hotspot. So I'm going to connect to the hotspot when I'm on my boat, and hopefully that works out. Now, Sunfish King said he had a hotspot today and it wasn't working real good. So I don't know if it was phone connection or what with him, but I told him just use your phone and go live like he did before, like last year. So, but I think he's live. I don't know. Does anybody know if Sunfish King is live right now fishing? I haven't. I got on my live and I didn't go check actually. So I don't know if he is or not. That's cool. Everybody's going fish. But yeah, I got a busy weekend and with my dad here, so it's just little. Can't wait till he gets out. And then I'm going to go to the church, fish fry, eat, and then I'm going to go see my dad tonight. So that's what I got planned on. That's why I wanted to do this live now. Well, it's 4:02. We only got like 3 people in here. At least my chat says 3 people. Straight to the point. Sunfish is live. Okay. So Sunfish King is live right now. And I usually don't like going live, but he was having trouble, so I didn't know if he was going to go, and I wanted to do this. So sorry, Sunfish King, that I went live. It ain't like I'm pulling people over from you or nothing. They'd rather see you fishing than sitting here talking to me probably, but I figured I'd try to get it in here. Let me see something. See if I can do this. See if I can go to Sunfish King live here. Let's see. Yeah, he is. He's live right now. Okay. So I'm going to give him send him a message. Decal board. And I'm done. Let's see. Let's listen.
So I'm using probably a 6-pound line on this. I could definitely
You're
use
live.
lighter.
Looks
This
good.
was just set up for just a multi-species rig. I'm using a little.
Yeah, there you go. So I just sent him. So I'm still supporting him too as I'm on my live.
So I just put that on my line.
So you guys make sure you tell him that. Yeah, so but let's go back to my live real quick and see what's going on with me. There I am, and I got 3 people in here. So John is in here. I came instead of King, so yes, you pulled at least 1 over. So thanks, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, that makes me feel real good. Pulling people off of Sunfish, huh? Yeah, I went over to Sunfish King and saw his tan and his muscles. He got Molly with him, so he's strutting his feathers. So, but yeah. So let me grab these real quick here, because I have some really cool stickers here that I want to show you guys. That I'm gonna, or decals, John. I'm sorry, decals. So let's see. Hey, John, I think she did see it because she commented on me and sent me an email. So she said that she's seen it and she really liked it. So I'm really glad. I was a little nervous, but she did see it, I think. So you guys all see my sticker or my decals. You know who this is. I can see it flashing here. This is the Sunfish King's decal, the holographic decal. I have Doc's Coastal Fever decal he sent me, which is pretty awesome. Hey, Tina, thank you for coming in. My dad is still in surgery right now. I'm just waiting to hear back from him, and then I'm going to probably go to the church fish fry, and then I'm going to go over and see him tonight, I'm hoping. I got the Reef Robbers sticker. It's a nice quality sticker there. So I have that one. And then, everybody knows this one here, Small Water Charters. That's an awesome decal right there. I can't wait to put this on my board. But yeah, John and Lindy of Small Water Charters, go check them out. Everybody in here is probably already hook set to them. So, this is a cool sticker. Decal, sorry. Yeah, I got to get that in my head. And then I have from my buddy who has a Facebook club. It's called Lazy Lunker. He sent me one of the Lazy Lunker decals. That's where I fish my tournaments. If you guys want to go check that out on Facebook and join it and tell them Off the Hook sent you, Ted from Off the Hook sent you, go there and maybe join the Lazy Lunker group, and you guys can fish online tournaments also. Really good, and he does monitor the tournament, so there's no cheating in his online. He caught a few guys last year cheating. They were fishing a private farm pond, and he caught them with a GPS location and disqualified them. So that's where he is right now, doing that stuff. So, agreed. Thanks, John. There wasn't much to talk about. Thanks. I appreciate that. And then, I just got my little stickers back off of Stickers LA. I don't know. I'm thinking Sticker Mule is a little bigger for 3 inches. This one seems a little small, but it's good quality for my sticker. And it seems like, yeah. So that's what I'm doing there. I got a sticker from Ugly Dog Lures. You guys could see that. And it says Ugly Dog Lures, the bait that bites back. And that's a really cool lure, or cool decal there. I got a decal from Al's Outdoors. Thank you, Al. I appreciate you sending me your decal. That's going to go on the board. I'll wear that proudly. I have another one of these guys. You know who that is. That's Sunfish Kings decal. I'm not putting all of them on the board. I'm going to put like one on it. My kids like these stickers a lot, or these decals a lot. So they were fighting over them, so they got to pick what they want. I'm probably going to give my son this one. He really likes this. Is another one from the Sunfish King collection. That's from John Parker that designed that for him. Another one, really cool decal, is Fishing with Modog. So I got Modog sticker here he sent, or decal here he sent, John. It's going to take me a while to get the decal in my head. So, yeah, and I'm looking forward to Small Water Charters live tonight. I will definitely be on it. I'm hoping I'll be home from the hospital by then. If not, I'll just go in from the hospital and I'll make sure I get on. But John, if you'll have me up tonight, I wouldn't mind coming up on your live on the panel if you'd have me, buddy. I appreciate it. But if not, I understand. This is the sticker, or the decal from Sticker LA that they sent me when I ordered my Off the Hook decals. So I have that. I don't know if I'm putting that on the board or not. I doubt it. And then I got this really cool sticker, or decal, from the Reef Robber. This is his bigger one, his bigger decal. Really good quality. I may buy some decals off of them also just to see it. But I like this quality of sticker right here. It's really cool. Our decal. And then Central Valley Adventures sent me 2 decals. They sent me a small one and a big one. I may put the bigger one on the board, or vice versa. I might put the smaller decal on my board and use the bigger decal for my boat. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The bigger decals will probably go on my boat, and then use the smaller ones for the board. But I don't know. If you can't see them on a board, maybe it'll be the opposite. I don't know. And then I got one from Bogley's Keeping It Real. Got a nice decal from them. Really nice decal from Bogley, so I appreciate that. And then Joe from Parabellum sent me these 2 decals here, and I believe his daughter drew this for him. And that's really cool. I'm glad he sent me some some decals. I sent him a couple of mine also. So that was really cool of Joe to send me that. Parabellum, if you haven't checked him out, go give him a like and a hook set on his channel. He's got a good channel. So, and Joe's a good guy. So definitely go check him out. I got my Fishaholic Hat in today, and so they sent me a decal with the hat also. So I'm probably going to put this up because I wear their sunglasses, and they were nice enough to send me a hat, and I think they're going to send me a couple more pairs of glasses for my family. I am not sponsored by them. I don't get paid by them. I don't have a partnership. I just like their products, and he was nice enough to send some products for me. Eternal Anglers, Jeff is in here, Palm Predator. They sent me a decal when I brought into the buy-in package for the pro staff for Eternal Anglers. Go check them out. My link in my description. You can go check the clothing out. If you use my affiliate link and my code, you can get 10% off, and that helps with I make a small commission off of that, and it goes back into my channel. So that's Eternal Anglers. And then John from Small Water Charters, they represent the Bruiser Bait company, and he sent me a Bruiser Bait sticker also, so that's going on the board also because Bruiser Baits is awesome. John, if you wanted to share your link for the Bruiser Baits, go ahead, feel free to do that, but you get 20% off when you use Small Water Charters code. I highly recommend you go check Bruiser Baits out. They're a great bait, adorable. They catch fish, as you can see. John and Lindy catch them all the time on Bruiser Baits, so go check them out. Hey Trey, what's up, man? Gripping and ripping fishing's in the house. Thank you for coming in. Just doing a stream from the GoPro 10. I know King was having an issue when he was doing his fishing live with the GoPro, so he went to his phone, and it seems like it's coming in pretty good now. So, yeah, so I'm going to check him out again. I like to do this every once in a while. I'll go into Sunfish Kings, and I'll check his live out while I'm here, and I'll turn it up.
Dipping the bait
Give
right
him
here.
some support.
The small ones always get to it first before the bigger one can get to it, and their mouths aren't big enough to get hooked.
I'm showing you.
We're still at 13. We would have had 15, but your hook set's weak. I'm just playing.
Yeah, so I'm actually sent him a message saying that I'm showing him on my live, which is pretty cool.
I think those are shiny.
Is he catching anything?
They are shiny.
Danny Stone, everybody's in there.
It's
But I
just
thank you for all
scientific,
coming into my
reasoning for
chat.
why they're shiners.
I really
That's part of the
appreciate
reason they
that.
call 'em shiners is 'cause they do
So that is all the decals that I have so far. If anybody would like to send me
Number 14,
more decals to put on my board, I'd really like to show them off.
I'm showing you on my live, King. Hello, friends of Off the Hook Outdoors.
There you
This is the
go.
only time you'll see Dinks on his channel. He normally catches those hogs, so enjoy it while it lasts. This is a little hybrid sunfish. We caught 14. Me and the queen are going for 100 today. 15. She got number 15 right there. So 85 more to go.
Cool.
I appreciate that, Ted. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Pop on over here once you're done going live, and I'll catch a fish just for you. I'll dedicate a dink for you.
that's funny. So yeah, so I like to support him. And let me get out of here and go back to me
Little bluegill. He was bigger than me.
and see if anybody can. So we got 10 in the chat. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. I really appreciate that. Alvin Lewis is in here. What's up, man? Thank you for coming in. Ohio Hunting, thank you for coming in. Nice, man. We'll be going live 2 and 4 tomorrow. I'll be announcing it later today. Awesome, man. Yeah, I will definitely try to get that up. My son's birthday's tomorrow, Trey, but I will try to pop in. I'll try to sneak off during the birthday party and get on. Yeah, hey, John, you sent me this. I got one on my board, my decal for my board. If you wouldn't mind sending me another one of your small water decals, I want to put it on my boat. Unless I don't put it on my board, I put it on my boat, and I wait for you to send me one on the board. But I'm not using my boat right now because it's still winterized. I got to de-winterize it coming up here soon, which I'm going to make a video on that. And then I am going to put your decal on my boat. If you can send me another one, I'll put you on the decal board now, and then when I'm out ready for fishing, hopefully you send me a decal that I can put on my boat. I'm actually having 3 decals made of mine. I'm gonna have a guy that made my banner. He's making me an off the hook decal with Instagram and YouTube on it. I'm gonna put one on each side of my windows, and I'm gonna put one on my windshield of my boat. So for a little advertisement. I don't want to get too crazy with my truck right now because I'm going to be buying another truck soon. Not real soon, but soon. And I don't want to wrap my truck with off the hook stuff and then sell it. And I don't think my wife's going to want to drive around because I give her the other truck and then I buy a new one because the kids trashed the truck. And my wife's okay with that. So she has a Silverado right now and I have a GMC Sierra. So I'm going to give her the Sierra and we'll keep we have a RAV4 too for a third vehicle. It's a stick though. She can't drive it. So I'm going to keep the Silverado, get rid of the RAV4. We'll have the Silverado and then I'll have a new vehicle. So. Yes, you did send some for the giveaway, John. So I could take one of those and put it on my boat. And then if you send whenever they come in, because our giveaway ain't going to be for a while, John, so I appreciate that. Remember, go check those Bruiser Baits out and use John's code. I think it's SWC20 or something like that I don't know if John shared that in here already. Yep, I'll send the address to you, buddy. I got your email. I will send it to you. The Hunter 09. Thanks, buddy. That's one of them. Behind me, that's a 10-point I got locally by the house here. Not off the hook. TTP. On email. I don't know what that means, John. Explain that to me, buddy. On email. Cool. I still can't hear him. Send Addy. Yeah, I'll send the address. I don't know what you meant by that, though, John. Nice buck on the wall. Thank you. Yeah, I have, let's see. I have that one. Then I have that one right there. That's my 14-point. I have that one over there. That's 9. 1, 2. It's a 9, possibly a 10. With the point is 1 inch. And then I have that one there above my TV. And then I got 3 or 4 downstairs with, and I have a wild boar that I shot in Ohio. So. Yeah, I can't wait for spam mail. STTP. Okay. But yeah, I'm going turkey hunting. Ours don't start till May, though. It's too late in PA. I wish it was in April. So. My mom just texted me now and said he's still in surgery. So. He's still in there. Spam mail. Spike 12 or spike. Yeah, or an 11-point. Yeah, he got the spam mail with the canned ham. I get it. John's full of things like that. You got to be pretty sharp when John's commenting or making comments, because he'll say something about you and you won't even know it. Yeah. So, but thanks everybody for coming in today. So I did the stickers. Let me grab my board real quick. I'll try to show you guys real quick here. So instead of me getting a cardboard, I got the plastic sign board. So I'm going to be using this for my decal board, which is nice. I can put hanger on it, and that's what I'm going to do with this right here. And that's big, plenty big enough. I mean, I'm hoping I maybe need another bigger board later for all you guys send me your decals, but that's what I'm going to put it on right there. And then let me show you something else real quick here. Let me go get it. Okay guys, I am back. But so for the decal board, what I'm doing is I bought LED lights. So this LED lights are plug-ins. I didn't want the battery operated one, so I got the plug-ins. It's got the remote with all those different colors. And I got the LEDs. So that's what I'm going to be putting on that decal board to give it a little pizzazz. So that's, and these are from, what is it, Daylight? Day Better. I'll see if I can put a link in the description. These were like 12 bucks. And it is 16 foot of LED lights. They're not waterproof because I'm inside, but I had bought something like this battery operated for my boat. Instead of me getting those blue water lights, I tried using these, and the batteries and stuff, it didn't work. Once it started raining and stuff, it was sort of like shorted out. So, But I thought it was cool because I like the blue lights. Yes, John, and that's going to be like a Coastal Fever background, I guess. Because I've seen his, he has the lights. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Put that on there, and it'll be, and I'll change colors, but I'll probably keep it on the blue or a purple for my Off the Hook logo. And then what I received today was I received from the sunglass company, Fishaholic. I got a hat, the Fishaholic hat, if you could see, really nice. It's a fitted hat. It says "Bend Your Rod" on the back of it, and Fishaholic logo on the front of it. So he was nice enough to send that in. Really nice hat. It's like an airnet hat, so it's be nice and cool on the water. So that is there. And then from Bassmasters, I renewed my membership. My membership was up this year, so they sent me 2 decals for being a member. So I got the decals. I have my own official Bass membership card. So I'm legit. And then they gave me a cotton cordell surface lure, like a prop lure, the cotton cordell. They gave me a bandit crankbait in chartreuse, the chartreuse back bandit. They gave me a booyah. I guess this is a square bill chartreuse. It's like a mini square bill. I got that. And they gave me, which is a pretty cool lure, is the Zara Puppy, which is an all-around legendary lure here. So the Zara Puppy in baby bass. So that's what I got in the mail. So I was excited to get all that stuff. And I figured I'd do a live and show you guys that stuff there. Why I get excited when I open my mail. So that's that. But yeah, I'm going to do the board maybe tonight. Get everything running. And get it up. Let me catch up on the chat here real quick, if you don't mind. Rocco from the Laugh Channel's in here, guys. Everybody say hello to him, if you haven't already. I don't know that, John. But I want to rock one on my watercraft, buddy. I think it's an awesome decal. Did you say... Okay, you said decal. I thought you said sticker, John. I was going to yell at you for that. Beware when it's purple. Yeah. That means I'm fishing tournaments when it's in purple, John. And I'm zoned in. It depends. Maybe I'll do it by the mood. Red will be I'm angry. Blue will be I'm happy. Yellow will be I'm okay. You know, maybe I'll go. Depends on my how I feel that day. What color I'm going to use. Miss Healthy and Beauty TV. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Hit that like button if you haven't already. But we're just talking. Just doing a chat today. I just showed my decal board and all my decals for it, and then how I'm going to light it up with some LED lights. Yeah. Yes, STTP point. Oh, you weren't asking me, John. You were asking straight to the point. Yeah, I don't know that. Thank you, Miss Health and Beauty TV. I appreciate that. We'll get some products from you. I could use it. I could use some health and beauty products myself. So send me an email. We've been friends. Yeah, I don't know who. Let me see something. Okay. Yep, I remember. It's awesome. Go check Miss Health and Beauty out. And if you have any beauty products, I could probably use some. On this face, can use all the help it can get. What do you think, John? I'm waiting for a comment from you, buddy. Oh, you have... Okay. I'm sorry, John. Yeah, that was the same email comment. Yeah, you have my address. Okay. Miss Health and Beauty TV is saying hello to everybody, so please say hello to her. Yeah. Oh, Joe's in here from Live to Fish. I'm sorry, buddy. I messed up and didn't call you. or didn't say hello to you. Hey Ted, got 2 boxes from cars I have to do a video on, all from the birthday sale. Cool. That's awesome, Joe. If anybody has not went over to Live the Fish and checked Joe's channel out, please do so. The guy is awesome. Like the way he explains, he does awesome reviews. I really like the way he does his reviews on his channel. I actually would like to be like him one day. But yeah, Joe and Live the Fish, he has some great content. Please go over. If somebody could share Live to Fish address, Diana, if you could do that for me, please, that would be great. Or John, I don't know how busy John is. John can give some beauty tips also, yes. I know. Straight to the point, John. Yeah, Greg has decal on Puddle Walker's Way. Okay, so he has one. Yes, you are correct. Live the Fish is a great channel. So is all the channels in here, but Joe is really, I'm glad that I stumbled upon his channel and got him, then I reached out to him. So I'm looking really forward to working with Joe in the future. So they are collector's items. Now, John, if you would sign the back of those stickers, or the decals, I'm sorry, that would definitely increase the value. If you, well, maybe I should say if Lindia would sign the back of them, they would increase the value. But I don't know, if you signed them, they might deface the value. Just saying. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely sign them, John. And if Lindia puts her signature on them, they'd definitely be worth a lot of money. Because Lindia catches some donkeys. And usually outfishes everybody that's there. But yeah, go check out Small Water Charters. He gives me a hard time, and I try to give him a hard time back, but I usually lose in that battle. But they're a great channel. John, he does some great editing on his videos. A couple days ago, I think, or maybe yesterday. And go check that out. Give him a like and give him a comment. Can't see it when I'm blind. Yeah, that makes sense, John. But I was just saying. Rocco has a sticker board also. Decal board. I keep saying stickers. Sorry, John. I'll beat it in my head, and I won't ever say the sticker word again. But yeah. So that's basically what I was trying to get to when John just. Yeah, that would be really cool. Straight to the point. John, you got to do that, buddy. That'd be a really cool decal. I'd probably put one of those on my motor of my boat on the back end, so when I'm passing people, they see the lips and stuff. But yeah, it's about that time. I know John, his boat's in the water all year. Quick question. If I do a private live as test stream only, can I? Yes. If you do a private or unlisted, I think it's private though on the GoPro. You can do it, and if you shared your link with me, then I could go in with you, and just like now I'm doing this, but it's private. It would be just you and I doing that. So if you wanted to test that, feel free to send me the link, and I can get on, and I could be your guinea pig if you'd like to. And Laugh is fishing, I guess, right now. He's moving spots. Maybe try not moving spots. Maybe try changing up your rig a little bit, Rocco, before you move. A lot of people move the spots and they keep the same rig on, and it's all the same water. So if your bait's not working here, it's probably not going to work over there. So you want to find out what they're hitting on and develop a pattern, and then go after them with a different pattern instead of moving around all the time. But that's just my thoughts. And I'm no professional. Ask John from Small Water. He'll give you some tips. But yeah, I don't move. If I'm fishing in the spot, then I know there's fish there. If nothing's hitting, I'm not going to take that same lure and move over to this cove and fish a point or something with that lure. Because if they're not biting here, they're probably not going to be biting there. So switch up your lure first. So use a couple different lures in the spot. Maybe you get something, maybe you won't. You develop a pattern, and then move on. And that's just the way I fish. So maybe a little tip and hint. Okay, awesome. I'll let you know. I gotta find some time tonight. Yeah, Trey, do that. I'll be in and out of the house, and I'll be able to jump on with my phone with you if you want me to test it out with you. That's fine. Yeah, just text me the link or email me the link or whatever you want to do, and then I'll get on. Ted, absolutely correct. It's all about finding the pattern. Yes, I do the. I don't move spots until I exhausted all my options. It's, it depends on weeds and how deep and everything is. Top water lures, buzz baits, spinner baits. Throw everything but the kitchen sink at them first, and if you don't get anything on that, then you're probably going to have a crappy day. But usually you can catch fish off of something from a spot if you're in a good spot now, and that's knowing your lake and knowing your structure, knowing the contours that are underneath and all that good stuff. That's a whole nother live. We can talk about that. But yeah, Trey, you're exactly right. That's what I do. Yes, then move on and do it all over again. Like I have set, I don't know how John sets his rigs up or how Trey does, but they're all bass fishermen. I hate when they aren't biting. So then back to no bites. Change again. Get one. Repeat all day. That's right, John. Exactly right, bud. And I don't know, but yeah, that's what I do. I rig my rods up before I go out. I have it in my head what I'm going to use. I put my favorites on first, obviously, because that's a go-to lure for me, and that's a confidence lure. So I put all my go-tos on first, what I think I'm going to catch something on, go out and throw them. And then based on what I'm doing or what action or whatever on the lures that I have set up on my rods, I base basically my day on that. Now, there is times and places for different things, like frogs. I've caught fish on frogs in the pads and in the thick stuff all times of the day, but they're not as good in the morning as they are when the sun's higher in the sky. The fish try to find cover when the sun's bright, so they'll go to cover. So usually the middle of the day is my best frog bites, or like early evening. But then once the evening comes and it gets to low light, they move out from that cover and they're into the flats and they're feeding. So you want to go with your top waters, your spinner baits, your crankbaits, things like that. But like stick baits around edges and stuff is like a bright light situation, things like that, or deeper water. Then I'll go to deeper water and I'll drop shot or crank and do things like that. So I don't know if anybody agrees with that, but that's just how I do it. I have pretty good success with that. Yes. As soon as it hits, that didn't tell you a thing. The random bites are hard. Yeah, because you're probably getting a reaction bite, John, from a random fish that just wants a hit. I've done that many times with frogs, even in open water. I'm like leaving to go to get off the water, and I'll just throw a frog out real quick, and I'll throw it, and I'll pop the frog as I'm moving, and just so happen one comes up and bites it. That's not a pattern. That's just a reaction bite. So there's different things you got to know what's going on. If it's a reaction bite, if it's definitely a feeding pattern. Look at your forage in your lake. Try to match the hatch is what I'm saying. Like I caught smallmouth last year, and I have a shorts video on that. Is I caught a smallmouth on a stick bait, and when I got it to the boat, it spit up a crawfish. So I switched to a rage crawl, and I started catching smallmouth on my rage crawl. I tried to match the color, which is a brown, so I went with the green pumpkin black flake, and I started catching smallmouth on the crawl. So that's what you got to think of. Your mind's always going when you're on the water. I'm sure John and Trey, they could agree to that, But John, he's got charters out there, so he's got to catch fish for his clients. So he's probably always, things are spinning in John, small water charters heads a lot because he's got to make people happy. So he's got to get on fish. So he's got to figure it all out or have a pattern established before the clients get there too. So that's all part of fishing, and that's what's fun about it. Not only catching the fish, but figuring out the pattern, and basically you're beating the fish at their own game. That's the part of fishing that's also really cool. Okay, so you want a hot downer. So the sunny, windy days, they It seems back with the sunny, windy days, clouds shut them off. Okay. And I'm wondering why, John, if that's because it's so weedy and such a grassy lake, Okeechobee, or, you know, is that there's a lot of cover in there, so that shuts them off because they're used to all that being in the cover already or something? Hey, Angling Spiders, what's up, Sean? Thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate that. I just got done showing my decal board, what I'm going to be doing, and my lights that I'm putting on it, and I showed the decals that I have. Yeah, but that's I just wanted to do sort of a pop-up live here, so I'm glad all you guys came in. Please hit that like button. Somebody please share Angling Spider's link. That would be great. He's a great supporter of the channel. I'm hoping to do something in the future with Sean and Kieran, his son, up there. They did some great videos in the past here, like just recently, so go check those out. Watch our videos when we are in them. God, good, my hair is all a mess. Windy as hell. I got you, John. Yep. But that's something new. Like, I wouldn't know that. I would think because here, the light, the dimming of the light or the low light situations actually turn them on here. But if I was fishing like that in Florida, catching them, and you just heard that the sunny, windy day is better than the low light days. So it's all about, I'm ice fishing and seeing no mate. Where I drill, I get weeds. Hard to jig bait, doesn't get to the bottom. Yeah, you're probably going to want to find, Rocco, like a weed edge. I don't know if you have a map of your lake that you're fishing, but that's all like pre-done before you get out there on the water. So you're not doing what you're doing, like drilling multiple holes in like 3 foot of water. So you want to probably get a lake map, get a contour map of the lake, and you'll be able to see depth changes. And you'll want to go out to that 8 to 10 foot area. Try to find a weed line in that area or like drop-offs and fish that edge of the drop-off with put some holes along that edge and put multiple baits down and see what you're doing. And then if not, get up and move. But definitely map helps when you're ice fishing or any kind of fishing. So yes, definitely could fool the fish with a chop on the water. I agree 100%. Yes, we will. We can, Sean. Email me or I'll email you, and we'll swap addresses and we'll swap decals, buddy. Definitely, but I'd definitely love to have you on my board and my boat. So if you got 2 of them to spare, that would be great. Yes, and John wants in on that also, Sean. We can do the sticker or the decal swap. Don't call them stickers. John will yell at you. They're decals. Stickers are found in bubble gum and baseball card wrappers. And that was what I was looking for, Lafayette. Yeah, and that's what you got to do. If you can get a map of the place, and I'm sure Trey and everybody in here would agree with you, do some homework before you go out there. I'm always learning stuff on my lake that I fish a lot. Different times of year, different spots they like to hang out in, and then you got to figure out why are they in those spots, what's going on. I have a lot of luck with the coves with all the weeds and pads up in my lake. When the wind's blowing into the pads, it's a great frog bite. When the sun's high in the air and it's windy, it's a great frog bite in the pads. When the wind's blowing a different way out of the pads, it isn't so productive. So there's a lot of things that go into figuring that out, and that's the fun of fishing. So old school drilling holes, yeah, I got you. Straight to the point said, always, I hope all is well with Angling Spiders. But around here in my lake too, my go-tos are my stick baits, my pig sticks, Senko styles. I like to swim in Senkos too, but like a stick bait around the weed edges, I'll flip all day with them. I'll get a fish usually to bite that because that's a slow presentation and it's pretty irresistible for them. I do creature baits. I flip a lot of cover and things like that. But I love frog fishing. That's my passion. I love the frog fish, and I learned in tournaments and things from fishing is it don't always work with the frogs. So my buddy and I are diehard frog fishing. We'll go out all day and throw frogs. But in a tournament, when you're trying to win some money in place, if the frogs ain't working, you got to have different options. That's why I went to drop shotting 2 years ago. I went to drop shotting more, and I could pick them up on deeper water. So when it's hot or the water's warm, we find that cooler, deeper water on an edge like I was talking about, and we'll drop shot that, or we'll Carolina rig, or even Texas rig some stuff in those areas. Yeah, what's the temperature up there, Rocco? Yeah, that would be awesome, Sean, to hit Donkey Land. That's my dream. Next year, I'll be staying right around Stuart, Florida, and Port St. Lucie, and I'm gonna hook up with John and Lindia and maybe Doc from Coastal Fever and go out there, and maybe if John blindfolds me and takes me to Donkey Land, that would be awesome. And that would be one of my dream trips right there. So I really look forward to that next year. My wife is already planning the trip, so I know I'm going. So that'll probably be Christmas week again, John. So just so you know, I'll be down around that week, but we'll be able to do some fishing next year definitely, because I'm already planning on doing it. This year was really tough with Disney and the kids' schedules and going to this park and that park. It was just running around. I enjoyed it, but we didn't do a lot of fishing this year. But next year, I'm definitely heading to Florida to see small water charters. So that is one of my big highlights of this year coming up, and I can't wait to. 50 or 60, okay. How thick is the ice where you're at, Rocco? Or maybe even if you have a lake that you're fishing on, try to find some creek beds where the creeks are flowing into the lake. Maybe go out and hit the mouths of those creek beds where the creeks are flowing in, and maybe you'll catch something there. So they call it Jurassic Park. Donkey Land is Jurassic Park. And I've heard that. I think I've heard Scott Martin say that. Because I really like Scott Martin as a fisherman. I really like all his YouTube stuff too that he does. He's got some unfinished family business that I follow. And I really like Scott Martin because he takes you behind the scenes and does everything from where they're staying at. Matt Airey and stuff like that. Canterbury, they're all on the same team and they always shack up together. So they always have really good videos. I would like to watch Scott's YouTube channel a lot. Yes, you can do that, Rocco. That's a good thing. But you definitely want to be catching too. You don't want to have a lot of downtime. Ice is at least 2 feet. Yeah, 2 foot deep. That's a lot of drilling, buddy. Do you have a gas-powered auger or you have a hand auger? Yes. Yeah, I know. I watch Art Defoe also on the Search for Monster Bass. That's a pretty good show also. So he fishes down in Donkey Land too then for that. That's cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get down there, man. I love Florida. My wife and I are planning on getting a house down there somewhere, and I'd love to get down there and do something like small water, do some charters and things like that, but I'd really like to get a place down there. So that's in the future, us looking for a place down there somewhere. But I wouldn't mind being up around John, on Lake Okeechobee. I was thinking Everglades to be down around that way, but it's so expensive down that way. I don't know if I want to be on the Tampa side or if I want to be more towards John's way, towards Okeechobee. I'm undecided on that yet. Milwaukee drill, okay. Wild pigs in parking areas. That's awesome. Maybe I'll bring my bow down with me, John. Get a wild pig. We could barbecue a pig. I'd like to do that. I'd like to spear a pig too. And I know you had your buddy down there doing that. That would be awesome. Everybody, all my friends always talked about that, but nobody ever did it. I would love to do that. Got a spare battery. Okay. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it's funny how people find those honey holes, John, in those areas. And I'm sure the professionals are all over that. If you're catching donkeys down there, imagine they're catching the same. Yeah, Roland. I actually fished out of Roland Martin's marina. I went down there a couple years ago. My wife used to work for BP, and she was a rep or whatever, and she would go around to different areas, and I got to go down to Florida for free, so we flew down. She was down there before me, and I flew down. I took a week off, and I flew down and met her down there. And I would drop her off at work, and I would go fishing. Well, I scheduled a trip with at Roland Martin's Marina, and we went out. And I can't remember the guy's name I went out with, but we were catching bass on shiners with balloons. And we were fishing 2 foot of water, and we would throw it out. And that's where I learned to wait. And we would throw out, and we would watch, and you'd see the shiner coming up and trying to get out of the way. You knew something was around him. So we would watch these shiners jumping out our bait, and then all of a sudden, boom, the balloon would go, and he was like, wait, count to 10. I'm like, really? And I would always set it early, and I'd miss him all the time. Well, I guess the bass will bite the shiner, but then they spin them around and they descale them before they eat them. So he said give them time to do that, which I never knew that. I just thought the fish would eat them and that was it. But I guess the bass will turn them around and descale the bait and then swallow the bait. So he said you got to wait like count of 10. And it was so hard to do that for me. I missed so many fish that day, but I did catch a 6-pounder. Down there, and that's not even that big, he was saying, for down there, but it was the conditions were bad. It was one of those cold, windy days, and it was low light situation. It was cloudy, but we caught like 10 fish, but nothing bigger than 6 pounds. So that was very fun. Oh, so Roland lost it. Okay, and I heard something about that, but yeah, I fished his thing. So Scott and his mama own it now. Yeah, they puff a shiner in and out before they swallow. Okay, so you got to give them time before you set the hook. Pig's not Lisa, but she is a pig. John's crazy. Yeah, they puff a shiner in and out before they swallow. Okay. Is that what they're doing, John? They're actually taking the scales off of the fish, or is that just what they do down there? Yeah, that would be great to see John in the ice elements and your element up there. That would be funny. Okay, there we go. Sunfish King caught another sunfish. Let's turn them up a little.
We're dedicating that to you, Alvin. Let me know what his name is. Actually, this is a female, so let me know what her name is. It might not be good, but it sure is fun after midnight. Alvin's the devil on your shoulder, and straight to the point's the angel. That's your advice for being 21. Straight to the point.
So I'll share.
Don't do that party life. Alvin says.
I will share his little live here just for you guys to see a little bit, because me and Sunfish King support each other. So I just wanted to show him. He just caught a sunfish.
To get you to get to the stream so that people can see you. People will stay if you're up here. They don't want to see this ugly guy.
And you are right, man.
Look at the yellowish.
He is rocking the tank top there, man. There he got a fish there, so.
Belly on.
Yeah, man.
So that's number 29, I believe. If I ever say something dumb, like I go from 28 back to 26 or something, I lose count, let me know, guys. But
that's cool.
This is fish number 29.
So him and Molly are fishing.
The audio. Apparently the audio will be good for like 40 minutes, then it goes bad for 2 minutes, and then it's good again. Yeah, man.
But I'm back. He don't do cold anymore. Oh, see, that sounds pretty good. I'm listening to the sound back because I have a delay.
28 back to 26 or something. I lose count.
Yeah, that rolling. That's a shame. You get divorced and you lose everything. Yeah, I wouldn't. That would suck. You guys need to learn. Yeah, you did say that on before you commented that there's a lot of roads that go south. So why don't we go south? But I'm on that road, John. Believe me. I want to get down there, and I do want to actually get a place down there somewhere. So maybe when we start looking, I could look you up, and maybe you could give me a hand in finding a place down there whenever we're ready to buy. Said I would like to see a sunburnt spider on the deck of the boat in 110 sun catching slobs. Laugh out, and then Sean said, "Laugh out loud." I do fishing down there. I used to fish in Texas when I was younger at Padre Island. My grandparents in Texas also fished in the Gulf for red snapper. That's awesome. Very cool. So they're catching. They got like 30 fish or something. He said he caught. So let me take this phone call real quick on there, and I'll be right back. This is my sister. Hello. Hi. No. Oh, good. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm going over tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna, well, I gotta pick Mommy up anyway, so I was gonna go see him tonight, you know what I mean? So, okay, cool. Alright. Okay, cool, I'll talk soon. No, she's working still, but we're gonna go to the fish fry, then I'm gonna go pick Mommy up later, and then I'll stop and see him. Alright? Okay. Alright, bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, but I got some great news from my sister. So my dad's out of surgery right now. Everything went well. He lost minimal blood. His heart did great. His breathing's great. They said he's doing so well that he might not have to go to the ICU. So that's really good news. So it's like a big weight lifted off my chest there. So that's awesome. So that's really cool. So ice is for pounding fresh caught shrimp and not sitting on. Yeah. So thanks. I'll be coming down, John. It's gonna happen. I don't see up here on the ice. Great news, Ted. Happy to hear that. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Whew. So that's a big weight lifted off me there. So I'm really happy about that. So, but yeah, yeah. I appreciate everybody coming in today. Yeah, man, so I'm going to get ready here to go eat, I guess, and then I'm going to head over to the hospital to see my dad and give him a big hug. That's my man. It's like he's like immortal to me. So yeah, so I really appreciate you guys coming in, and everything worked out great. So thank you. Thanks, God. You know, God bless everybody. Thank you for the prayers, but it worked well, so that's awesome. So, yeah, so now I guess I get to go see my dad. After church, I'm going to go to church and say a prayer, and then I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to head over to the hospital, see my dad. My mom's probably going to want to come back home. If he's doing so well, she'll probably want to just come home. And then get on John's live tonight. So everybody, please, Small Water Charters having a live tonight. Go. You ain't going to want to miss the live. I know he's got something good tonight, so I'm definitely going to be there. So go check him out, please. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Please, after the live, go make a comment once it posts to let me know how we did, how I did. Anybody wants to send me any decals, please hit the email me. We could do a decal swap. Check out my affiliate links in the description. If anybody goes to that and buys anything, it helps me out on my channel a little bit. Check out my baits. If anybody's interested in my off the hook baits, please email me. We can talk about pricing and everything. If not, you can go to my Facebook off the hook page and check out the baits that are posted there and the pricing. And yeah, I mean, I feel great right now. So I'm gonna go and get over there and see my dad. So I appreciate everything. I'm probably going to hit Sunfish Kings live real quick before I leave to let him know everything went well. But thank you guys for coming. Please subscribe, like the videos, keep an eye out for more giveaways and more video content. And I thank you, and we will see ya.